And anyway, and you gotta know, bruh, when you in a room full of motherfuckers, ain't none of them got a smile on their face, and there's only one motherfucker talking, you better know that's a bad situation. So this motherfucker starts questioning me about who I am, where I'm from. Bet I'm the police. See the windbreaker. Look at me like, what do you want? This I had a button down. You feel me? And he tell me you probably Aryan Brotherhood. You probably whoop de wop. All this shit, right? And I'm taking the whole rundown from dude. I'm sizing him up because I'm like, look, I could probably get him first, and that's what I'm gonna go for it. Because if you're gonna look, if you want it with me, I'm gonna give you all I got before I go. Trust me. Anyway, so I'm sizing dude up, and I'm just getting more mad because he keep talking fucking bad to me, and like I'm just some bitch ass motherfucker, right? And I was like, he kind of had a pause in the fucking way. I tore my button up off, and I got tats on my, I got tats all here. This all tatted up. I said, where the fuck you gonna put that AB tat? So that dude kind of had this look on his face like what the fuck, right? And one of the dudes in the back, he goes, can you rap? I go, can I rap? And I start breaking it off in him, bro. Just like, y'all, I give him the whole business. And the dude goes, so what you say your name was again? I said, man, I'm Mic Davice. He said, hey, he come here, put his arm around me. He's looking at everybody else. He goes, hey, this Mic Davice, short rhyme with me. Anybody fuck with him, they gonna get it from me. Hey, short, you gonna be my new artist, right? Bro.
I have like an idea of what happens next, so I'm aware a little bit. But you gotta tell the people this part of the story. This is like,
Bro.
I don't think it's more insane as mail.
Okay, so at this point in time, I'm pretty discontent with the energy America fucks. And I really was like on some, fuck them shit too. So I was gonna sneak out in the night. It was kind of like a partial kidnapping, partial voluntary thing at first, It was a little sketch, kind of just getting absorbed into the fucking streets out there. But anyway, after that night, that dude never let me out of his sight. I stayed with him all the time at the hotel room. We went everywhere together for about 2 weeks. He had the thing. He said, "This is Flawless Records, right? And you gonna be my new artist on Flawless Records." But really, what I was one of those fucking dancing monkeys. You know what I mean? He just take me out to all the hoods, crank me up, and be like, "Rap about that building, rap about that fucking street sign, rap about that bitch over there." And if I'm telling you, bro, like motherfuckers, they was looking at me like it was a pretty wild situation. And I kind of it got a little sketch to the point where like one night towards the end, because they were taking me everywhere, man. They got it on the East Coast. They had, whenever I was out there, they had like undercover strip clubs. They had like liquor stores in the front, and then you bounce into the back of the liquor store, and it's a strip club that don't nobody, it's like an underground deal. I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Like we just have big ass like multiplex strip clubs in Texas. Like how big can the sign be on the highway? You know what I mean? But anyway, so out there they got uh they used to have these bulletproof chicken wing joints, right? And it's like these motherfuckers that sell you chicken wings in the middle of the night, and they got no tables, no chairs in the whole little spot inside, and it's bulletproof glass over that motherfucker. Your wings come out of a box, You feel me? So I get out one night towards the end of this whole like fucking Jack in the Box deal, and I'm out there and we getting some wings and shit. I walk outside here. Where you from? And I turn, by the time I'm gonna say something to motherfuckers, they licking off shots at me, bro. So I dip and dive down behind the car, and this motherfucker bolts out of the chicken shop, bro. It just starts wah wah wah, letting it off. And I'm like, what? We in the car, we making a getaway. At that point in time, I'm like, yo, I can't get a fucking pistol. I can't, you know what I mean? Everybody else got fucking pistols. I ain't got shit. I'm getting shots licked at me again. And so I end up catching out of that situation back at the hotel room, packed my shit up, and I just kind of snuck off in the middle of the night, dog, and made my little escape. So I headed back to the fucking gray dog. And because it was so fucking cold, I was like, I can't handle this fucking winter bullshit on the East Coast, bruh. I had a boy of mine that I met back in Texas that, that situation where everybody was going every which way. Um, One of my dudes was from California. That kind of came up my first kind of real producer DJ. I mean, he had a Casio and we were doing it on fucking tapes. You know what I mean? Real tapes, like the recorders from the library, the old square ones. We was recording a little freestyle tapes on that shit. But anyway, so here's a boom back to fucking Cali. And at that point in time, I'm like, damn, this shit is fucking like crazy. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I call him up from the payphone. I'm like, bro, let me just sleep on your couch, man. I will get a job, bro. I will get my own shit. Just give me a jump off point. Give me a starting point. And he's like, okay, all right, man. Just come on out, bro. You can sleep on the couch, but not more than a month. I was like, all right, man. All right, bro. I thank you, thank you, thank you. So I spent like the last little bit of money on the ticket to get from there to Cali. And I basically had like maybe 20 or 40 bucks to feed me the whole trip. There's like 4 days or something. So I'm fucking starving on this motherfucker, right? I'm great dogging it from the East Coast to the West, and I get into the fucking LA vicinity about that time. Um, and this was getting to be right after Pac died. So probably in like the 96 ish round, 97 ish,
Yeah.
something like that. Somewhere back in that time, bro. And that's whenever I was getting to California. And so whenever I touch down in California, again, I find myself alone in a foreign land with no one to love me. Okay? So, cause I called the fucking homie up and he never answered the phone. I've been in California almost 20 something years right now. And I've never seen this motherfucker one time, bro. One time. This motherfucker never answered the phone. So what I did was I rustled up a bump. I said, Bump, where the fuck you be eating? How the fuck you live out here, bro? What's good? And he gives me the rundown on the shelter system. It tells me, hey, you need to get to downtown LA. That's where all the shelters are, right? And I'm like, okay, let me go to downtown LA. So I go back into I was out in the suburbs, like a place called Pasadena, right? Which is kind of like right next to LA, kind of in the LA metro area, but not downtown LA. So I go back into the Gray Dog people and I talk them into let me back on the bus that's going to the inline in downtown LA. So they let me on the bus. I get brought down to downtown LA. That starts my California fucking journey right there, but